What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Runewords Reimagined, the show where I take my obsession as cosplaying as a pirate way too seriously. So today I'm going to show you a rune word. This one is a lower level rune word for the sorceress, and it is very much fashioned after the rune word leaf. This one is called Snowdrop, and it is made specifically for the sorceress. So if you don't give a crap about sorceresses, you probably don't want to be here. But let's go ahead and take a look at this right here. Let's just run down these affixes, and right out the gate at level 35, having +3 the cold skills is awesome. And I know if you take a look at this, you can completely see why I'm saying that this is pretty much leaf for a cold source. Now, before, in the past, we did have leaf, and usually when you level up your character, you're only leveling up a fire source and eventually transition into a cold source. But with this actually gives you the opportunity and the chance to efficiently level up as a cold source without having to play through the first part of the game as a fire source if for some reason you didn't want to. Which I personally would completely understand, because out of all the sorceresses, I actually prefer... Actually, no, I prefer the lightning sorceress, I'm not gonna lie to you. But the cold source, blizzard source is pretty cool too. Anyways, let's continue on down the line here. This is gonna add 1 to 75 lightning damage. It also adds 3 to 14 cold damage. This rolled with +1 to thunderstorm, which... So I have thunderstorm on my current sorceress. I can show you what that's like if for some reason you have never had a lightning source before and you don't know what thunder source is like. Sorry, I'm kind of flipped backwards here. It really isn't all that great. It really doesn't do a whole lot. I'm not gonna attack. You see that lightning bolt, lightning bolt, lightning bolt? See, it doesn't really do all that much. Like, I'm getting swarmed. That thunderstorm isn't really doing much for me. Sure, it killed one guy over here, but that's pretty much it, which is why I prefer Nova. So let's go ahead and get back to town real quick. So let's get back over here, because this is where I like to be when I do my talking. So here we go. It gives you +3 to glacial spike. It gives you +3 to shiver armor, which is fairly decent, especially if you just don't have points into this stuff yet. But if you're using this, then you probably should have points in a lot of these. This is interesting. It gives you +3 to Frost Nova, which I do like. And I usually will put a few points in the Frost Nova, but now that I have this, I'm not going to have to do that anymore, because I can simply make this at level 35 and just allow this to be put in the Frost Nova, and now allocate my points maybe somewhere else. This gives you +3 the warmth, which is also good, because what that's going to do is it'll help you regenerate your mana a lot faster. Plus 182 mana based on character level. So for somebody who's level 35, this is not going to be this high at all whatsoever. Fire resist +33%. That's good. You're a cold source, so you're gonna need it, I suppose. +2 to mana after each kill will definitely help you out. 50 to damage to undead, I don't really care about whatsoever, to be 100% with you. But all in all, I do like this new rune word. This actually isn't even in the documentation for this mod yet. You wouldn't even know that this thing exists unless you actually read the patch notes. If you want to read the patch notes, you don't have to, because I made a video for you where I just went ahead and read all the patch notes for you, so feel free to go check that out. But that is going to be it for today. Personally, I like this because I'm a source player, so of course I'm definitely going to want things that give me more options in terms of how to level up my character, because I really just don't like playing as a fire source whatsoever. So thank you guys for your time again, and I will see you for the next Runewords Reimagined. So, late.